Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. It's the start of a new cycle, new beginnings and such. And by that I mean we're playing Hornbreaker Prince. Uh, yeah, it's Hornbreaker Prince time. Let's kick it, shall we? I think we shall. Not much today. This is Hornbreaker Prince, right? Yeah, okay. Not much. I don't have much for you today. I got a few things on the upcoming, but got a Slay the Spire video in the tank, but I also, it's been in the tank for like a week now, and I honestly forgot about it, but that should be up sometime this week, and I got a Noita video coming up soon. So something different coming up at least. Some new content. And yeah, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe if you so desire. Don't if you don't, but it does help quite a bit. And let's begin. We got Soulsucker, Talos, Failure Arcus, Sap Seraph. We are default Hellhorned, Exile Stygian with Fortify Crystallis and Important Work. It is, also it is late, but what's new? Am I right? Yeah, I'm right, unfortunately. This is a good Railhammer. Railhammer is just... It's really hard for me to ever see a situation where I'm gonna see Railhammer and go, no, that is not good here. Like, occasionally in Awoken, if it shows up, it's bad, but as a starter, it's pretty strong. Now, I did have a run with Brawler that was good recently. If there's one thing that's happened to me over the course of playing this game, I've gotten significantly worse at playing Reaper Prince. I used to be pretty good at it, I feel like, but I am now very, very bad with Reaper Prince. Armor 10. I feel like it should be... Oh, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. Take Armor 10, because I will not be able to ping off the 5-1 behind the boss. There is a real reason not to take that, and not just I don't feel like it. There's a real, actual reason to not take that trial. And it's a very good reason as well. A very, very solid reason. I'm gonna try to get Prince a kill in here, but I think even if he just gets some armor, it's enough. But he should be able to get one kill with the addition of some Frostbite mixed in. Or I can do it like this. Like this is fine. Oh wait, no, like this is not fine. Never mind, this is terrible, I'm a fool. Prince doesn't need a kill, I think, because of the armor. He should be able to handle it as long as we just ping. But maybe I'll be wrong. Like I said, I've gotten a lot worse at Reaper Prince. I do not know why. But it's not super important here because of Frostbite as well as the extra armor from Railhammer. I didn't have to like overclock the cerebral cortex to solve this one or anything. We're fine. It's cool. Let me think about it. Let me take a drink of my water while I think about it. Fortify is never a bad take here. 0 energy for armor 9 is very, very good. Molting Imp is kind of nice here, though. A little something to go with Important Work. I mean, Molting Imp is a card that I take right now, and then pull it on the right turn in 7 combats, and it saves the run. It's good for that. I do not think I want a 3rd Crystallis. I do not want Gratitude. I don't want Titan's Yeah, don't want Gratitude, don't want Ice Tornado. I'm good to skip here. I think that is fine. And yeah, overall, feeling okay. We want to pull, probably the best thing to pull here is an Armor Shark. I think Armor Shark is your best take. Incant gain armor 2 is of course very good as well, and so is Endless. These are both very, very nice. Offering Monument. I think I take... We do something a little strange. I kind of want to do... Actually, well, Kaylee is awkward into Sap Seraph, but I think it's still fine. It's awkward, but it should be okay. The Incant Armor 2 is super high value. I'm gonna put it on something. I'm gonna put it on Colcalia for now. And so the problem with Seraph is if I give Colcalia plus 10 and incant armor 2, she'll tank really well, but she won't kill backline. Is that okay? Let's think about it for a second. So, Seraph makes you start at -6. And then it goes like -10. So, the Shade Wings are going to be problematic. I think they really are. But it's okay. The alternative play here is... Oh no, I can do it all. Okay. I do this then. And I do Endless on the Molting Imp. And then the Colcalia helps on Seraph. And by the way, this is only a problem for Seraph. For the next 7 combats, we're in a really good spot. Like a very, very nice position. The only thing we have to think about now is getting Hornbreaker Prince his kills. I shouldn't take the spikes, I don't think. Actually, I can probably get away with it. There's one round that's a little scary, but it's the second round that's scary from this. But we should be able to pull it off, I think. I want to play middle floor so I don't take too many curses here. And that should be fine. Ideally, yeah, that's basically ideally that. Now Prince gets his kill. I guess I should have, yeah, I should have armored the Prince. I might have actually thrown, which is interesting. Yeah, I totally did. How about it? Can we get out of this? We might be able to pull this one. What an interesting mistake. Yeah, you're not supposed to make this mistake. I was supposed to armor the Prince. Why'd I take spikes? What am I, an idiot? Yes. I think it's fine, mind you. I think it's fine. But it's just like, I shouldn't make that sort of a mistake. You know the deal. 4 a.m. recording sessions. Should I record earlier in the day? Yeah, probably. But what are you gonna do? Stop me from recording this late? You have no power, unfortunately. I have kind of been enjoying these late night recording sessions. Just recording one episode every night around 3 a.m. I've been digging it. I will take Fortify. Ritual of Battle's kind of interesting because the Hornbreaker Prince getting his first kill is the problem. And Ritual of Battle is a good boost for that, but only if we draw it in time. Same choice, but with Crypt Builder this time. I'm okay without any of these. I think we want to keep this deck relatively small. We take a few draws, we just spam a bunch of armor, and Prince scales out of control, hopefully. Okay. Nothing interesting to duplicate. Nothing from the Hellhorned banner. This is like a really bad ring. The left path is the best one, I think, but it's all pretty rough here. Rules of Containment's kind of nice. Is there anything worth Lightstone Casing? Is there any card I can think of that I would want Lightstone Casing on? Branding Right is the one, but I don't think Branding Right getting Lightstone Casing is enough to overrule the rules of containment. Really got backline handled from 3 different angles on this run. Now, this is the clan combo where there are no healing cards, so you can take the plus 10. However, I actually don't want it because there are a lot of problems with having Molting Imp with plus 10. With Endless, he needs to die every round, and he will not. So I don't think I want Blood for Blood. I'm going to grab the Heartstone here and throw it to the Colcalia. Blood for Blood's okay, but not much is going to make it to the Pyre, and with Frostbite in the deck, sometimes things make it to the Pyre and then die to the Frostbite anyway, so I'm not a big fan. I feel pretty good about this run. I think that this is a run that should have it has most of the tools it needs to win right now. All that I need to do is I need to play this run well. This isn't a question of, is this run winnable? It's a question of, can I bring this run to a win? Me personally. Can I scale my Hornbreaker Prince well enough? Or will I fail? That's the question. And the answer is, I mean, I hope it's option A. What's this? It's 2 and then 5/5. Okay. So can't get. I should still play this, but he doesn't get a hit in. And I'll just push damage up here and get the incants off. I think that I'm fully confident with Railhammer and the armor incant. I should have the win. However, it is possible that I mess it up. It is definitely possible. So we gotta actually do the math. This is the thing. I gotta do the numbers here. So you're doing 11, so it's 36. We need you to be under 36. This puts you under 36. It's fine. There you go. And then you just need to be under 35. Start pinging the back one. If you're wondering, I'm not worried about the Molting Imp because of rules of containment. We really have backline handled from 3 different angles here, which is nice. The Molting Imp is okay, but he doesn't do a ton. Yeah, exactly 36. Let's make sure not make sure, but hopefully I was correct. Yeah, and there's your first kill. If I mess that up, it is pretty detrimental, but we should still punch through Talos here. Just by the nature of the amount of armor that we're going to generate. Thankfully the double torch draw there. Not double torch in that round is a little sad. But looking like we take this one here with a pretty convincing fashion. I was never worried about Talos. The only thing that's really concerning to me is, I guess there are a few rounds. Fel, is it Fel or is it Arcus? I'm actually not even sure. The bosses are not the problem, it's just a matter of if I can play... if I can handle the heavies more or less, if I can play around the heavies. The big pickup here, the thing that just takes this run 100% in my mind, and like we can pack it up, is 1-horns. If you get 1-horns here, the run probably ends. We win. Alright, it's not over. Reinforce is pretty cool as well, but Reinforce against Seraph maybe. Maybe. Like is kind of nice too. I'm gonna take Reinforce here. I think it's good. Oh baby, the buffed Rail Beater, look out. He's coming through. Now, the Shark is interesting. I don't think I need it. Incant gain armor 7 is very attractive. However, I don't think I need this Shark. Incant gain armor 6 that's already loaded out with everything that it needs to kill backline. And it has the extra spot, right? Like, it'd be really weird for me to just push her to a different floor. I'll take the Offering Monument here. It's fine. And I think this is draw. Even with Offering Monument, I think I still want to take draw here. I'll take energy. I'll take draw. I'll just take draw. Yeah. So it's just now answering double heavies is the whole run. I'll go left. Maybe I should have gone blood for blood in hindsight to answer double heavies a little better. I don't know. It's a good question. Was it better? It might have been. Let me go ahead and just roll. I don't want to remove Consume from Reinforce here. I'm not a big fan of that. Holdover on Fortify is pretty sick. It doesn't really answer any of our problems, but it's still kind of cool. Gonna take all of this. We don't need to go to any more steel shops. I guess plus 25s when applicable is nice, but we're good. And so plus 20. The amount of damage we need to do with him is ever... It's the problem, but I think we're fine to take this trial. He gets the free first kill. It's a free first kill on the first round on this combat because there's a armor unit which only has 60 health. And the number we need to get enemies below right now is 61. Oh, except for when I don't draw my unit, in which case it can be a little awkward when you don't hit, but it's still fine. It can be a little awkward, but it wasn't that bad. Oh yeah, and the haste is just like a non-factor here. Interesting. And now we just armor you. Okay. It is smooth sailing from here, of course. As I'm sure you're aware. I will draw some more cards. Cool. It's just the double heavies, right? I'm very confident in our ability to handle every boss with this setup, and I'm very confident in our ability to handle backline. It is just, can we deal with the double heavies? The answer is going to come through spells. It's going to come through spells, and it's going to come through prints, of course. But mostly it's going to come from the spells. I don't need Molting Imp yet. Molting Imp with Endless is nice, but he's not even needed right now. He's just kind of chilling. There's no reason to play him. It's not worth the draw. Like, these are the ways we gotta watch out for. Fun fact, you can reinforce enemies. I have not yet run into the situation where it's the right play, but I hope to one day. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit. I should have taken Blood for Blood. I should have taken Blood for Blood for sure. Yeah, that hurts. Should have put the Frostbite on. I forgot I took the trial. I'm not playing around that trial very well. Definitely should have Frostbit that boy. And this is gonna hurt as well, isn't it? Yeah. Trial might have been a little ambitious, but we were also 100 health, so not that bad either way. And we got the Crystallises to smooth it out. Really off by one? Fine. It's just a matter of scaling Prince now. The whole run is just, he needs 3 kills, and then we're done. And it's just get 3 kills on Prince, basically. Because this part is easy, we got a 267 on the front line. This shit is no big deal. The run plan might even just be to tank double heavies. If I had Blood for Blood, that could have been it. Now, 24 damage for Cleansing Water is, interesting. Oh, Battering Ram. Cool. That works. Oh, a Guardian Stone. Yeah. Alright. Sure. Guardian Stone on this run. I wonder if you can... You can! It just... I don't know why this just occurred to me, but I was like, I wonder if you can move between the floors with the arrow keys. And you can. I wonder why. I feel like this game is supposed to be on console. There's so many pieces of it like that where I'm like, why would I ever do this? But it's there. Anyway. I like Right Path here. The money and the removals are nice. So that's where we're going. Removals on Train Stewards. The Offering Monument is a little awkward at this point. I may even end up removing it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. That's... Railhammer Founding Seal is truly, truly the nuts. Like, it's insane. Is this a combat? This has like 1 round where I would take damage for this trial. I'm down to take it. The reason I'm taking this trial is because of Cleansing Water. There's 1 round that I really need to be worried about, and Cleansing Water can handle it for us, perhaps. Okay. Double incants on Offering Monument too are nice because it'll die off quicker. Unfortunately, I hit Guardian Stone turn 1 anyway, but still nice. Okay. Put armor on my Prince, right? Yeah, okay. I actually pulled the Crystallis as well, which is really good. Really, really good. And yeah, I'll just torch this bad boy. I do think I don't need to kill it off right now. We can chill. I'll put this down here. Okay. Oh yeah, his heal doesn't go through. I was like, man, he's taking 8 damage? I wonder why. Oh, the Cleansing Water on the perfect round. Thank you, Cleansing Water. Don't forget to thank Cleansing Water for the sweet moves here. You're bad on the Battering Ram on the wrong turn, though. Be nice to pull that next turn. That's okay. Cleansing Water did exactly what I wanted it to. If we take damage, it's not Cleansing Water's fault. It's on the draws. I gave that guy rage. You shouldn't give him rage. Alright. See what we're pulling here. Oh yeah, it's Molting Imp. Oh, surprise. Of course it's Molting Imp. That makes sense. I should probably stop playing Molting Imp. Yeah. We're just gonna take heavies, and that's okay for now. Ideally, at some point we pull a plan. That isn't just take it, boy. Nah, I didn't miss that. It's okay. I wonder what the plan is. It is probably, as much as I hate to say it, it's probably holdover Battering Ram. Probably your best, yeah, probably your best plan. Why would I do that? This is the sweet boss. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking, that's what. Oh, he got his resin removed. Get fucked, loser. I should have been armoring Prince this whole time. Absolutely. It doesn't even matter. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, just understand how unbelievably strong it is here that in a single turn I played 108 armor on my Prince there. A little less. It was like 100 armor. Still, understand how ridiculous that is. Absolutely. Tiresome Climb can handle double heavies a bit. It helps some. Not bad. Not great though, and I could take Impish Scholar. I don't need to cap my armor. If this was a run that I was 100% certain we had in the bag, I would take Impish Scholar and we'd try to cap armor. But this is not, so I shall not. I'll take Tiresome Climb. I think it might be useful. Glacial Seal? Huh. Glacial Seal might have been the right choice there. How strange. I'll go left. Artifacts can help as well. My trade stewards are... there's 2 of them. Firestone Housing is worthless because Cold Kalia already has 3. I'll take Advanced Prototype. It's marginally better. I do kind of like making the big steward. It is kind of nice. I'm gonna just take a spell removal here though. Removing Train Steward is no longer a high priority, I don't think. We can remove Torch. The Train Stewards are fine. Maybe we'll pick up like a Rage Serum or something and they'll get to party. Double stack, and then this is 1 energy 14. Oh yeah, that's really bad. Right, it doesn't work how you would want it to. I'd like to pull a... I'm gonna roll. I want to pull Permafrost or Holdover here. Yeah, that's just not it. That's just neither of those, and that's okay. If you thin the deck out enough, it doesn't matter, ideally. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, it is not Fel. I haven't fought Fel in a long time. Failure Arcus. Make sure I armor my Prince once. I need to say this out loud to myself. Armor Prince at least one time here. Top 4 it is. I'll play the Foregone. The Guardian Stone draws hurt, but it's probably fine. It's only bad if Cold Kalia is in the next 2 cards, I think. Cool. I could go one more. Do I want to risk it? I want to risk it. Tragic. Can I? Yeah, there you go. Except it doesn't work. Oh, God. Tragic. It honestly doesn't even matter, though, which is the weird part. Do all of that thinking about it and then realize, oh yeah, wait, it just doesn't matter. This thing incants. There's 400 damage off Arcus this round. It probably matters. I should be hitting the heavies a little more seriously. Right. But I tell you, I'm bad at playing this now. It's okay, we got Crystallis for it. Crystallis is doing what we need. I don't really care if important work costs more, but I guess I don't really... 676, you'll be at... I guess this is fine. Maybe I should have played Foregone first. It's just a coin flip. Now I pull any damage spell that isn't Torch. Cool. And there's you dead, and we're cruising. We're chilling. Of course we're chilling. You at 45? 70, so I can play this. Yeah, unsurprisingly, the armor generation is in fact still out of control. The problem was never, oh, what if I don't draw Cold Kalia at the right timing, right? The problem is not scaling our armor. Is this the Incant Shard? I did get pranked by the Incant Shard, I guess. Not what you like to see there. It's just hit battering ram here basically, so I don't want to split these enemies. I guess I could, but it's not really worth. Splitting them just means I take the damage next turn, where right now I can still pull battering ram and not take damage on this turn. And then I just have to worry about this one. Unfortunately not the case, however. It's okay. It's to be expected right now. We're still looking for that answer. We're hoping. We're hoping. It's pretty close. It really is pretty close to double heavies being handled. But and maybe, I mean, it cannot be just let the pyre tank. That plan falls apart always. It always falls apart. 72 on that bad boy, huh? Oh, now that's a lot of damage. Yeah, right now the plan is find One Horn's Tome from this combat, and if that doesn't happen, I don't know. It's probably holdover battering ram or something like that. Holdover battering ram is enough, so, you know. And if we don't find that, following that, I don't know, I don't have a plan after that one. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's always weird when you have a run that is like this strong in terms of bosses, and yet I have to sit here and go, yeah, but like we are just dead right now. Given the current circumstances, we are probably dying over the next 2 turns, especially if we fight purifiers, right? Purifiers would be very bad. Ancient Synergy we just take anything that does damage to enemies right now. And this is probably draw again, because I just need to draw my kill spells, but it might be energy so I can play my kill spells. It's one of the two. I think it's energy actually for the incant totem. Yeah. Make a case for space, but I don't need space here. Removals for sure. Nothing interesting to duplicate. We can even, I'll probably just buy 3 removals here. Purge 1 torch and 1 foregone, and then we'll purge probably 2 more foregone in here. Multi-strike would be cool, however. Guess hang on a minute. Hang on. What if I do this? How is this? Let's think about it. You give him rage 7. Oh no, you give him plus 10, because the rage 7 is going to wear off by the time enemies that we actually care about him hitting hit. What is that? That's 60 damage. That's meaningful. That's meaningful. Okay. Save me, Train Steward. You're my only hope. And I will buy 2 removals here. Those go to foregone powers. Yeah, just get rid of them. Easy peasy. And we'll see. We'll see. The number is always 3. I guess it's 2 right now. 2 kills on Prince and then we're cruising. Wilt Wings do die? Plus 8. I'm not worried about it. I think it's fine. Wilt Wings will die to the rules of containment. It's just the heavies. Of course it is. That are a problem. Prince, Alia, Offering Monument. I think I will not play a card here. And I'll just get working on these guys for now. A little concerning, I will say. We just gotta punch through this unit and then I'm fine, I think. Yeah, now that the Imp is here as well. The Imp does a lot of good for us on this run. Does very, very well. Yeah, so you're just gonna basically play on this floor. And then we drop the Train Steward. And that's it. Right, that's the end. Done, good. Technically, oh yeah, molting like that. Technically what I should have done, minor misplay, I should have tiresome climbed one of those Wilt Wings up so that I could then kill 2 of them with Molting Imp off of this guy's floor. However, not every play is meant to be. I want to play this here, I suppose. Yeah, it's okay. Not ideal, but it's fine. You just draw back into him, of course. And the reason to play it like this is then we can get an extra incant up here if I want to. You can also just play him... You don't want to play him on this floor because he does add to the overall health of this Dark Wings. Killing this Dark Wings is all we have to worry about now. This Gilded Wing is dead. If we kill this Dark Wing, we're cruising. And we kill him, right? Yeah, the Train Steward Brigade's actually rising up. I am kind of surprised. I'll admit it, I'm a little shocked at how they're doing. They're doing pretty well. They're doing exactly what we wanted of them, which is they get Prince's first 2 kills. They're not going to kill double heavies, but they help a lot in getting those early kills off. And then from here, it's smooth sailing for the rest of the combat. Play my Molting Imps. The animations play. And we're good. This isn't a combat to be worried about. This is a combat where you have to have good backline answers. You don't need double heavies. Seraph, you need everything answered. You need it backline, you need boss, you need double heavy. This combat on 4-7, you can kind of have one of your answers missing right now. Like, we don't have double heavies, but that's okay. There are combats that punish you, but this is a combat that punishes your backline answers more so than anything else. You need very robust, very sound backline killing plans. And we have those. We have those in great supply. Now the Frostbite I'm not so happy about, but we're gonna need a real Herculean effort to make this guy not die here. I gotta say. Should do this. Not Battering Ram though. Something has to go pretty terribly for my man to not pass away. Yeah. He does do 48, I guess? With 2 days? That's pretty surprising. I guess that's 3 rounds. Alright, last chance for the One-Horns. Okay. Impressive is not the worst. I'm just taking everything I can get my hands on for trying to kill double heavies. But I'm gonna skip this. And Urchin Spines, I don't hate. It's 1 round where I get to just handle them. That's okay. I'm down with that. We don't need to survive. There's 3 rounds of double heavies that we need to, or 3 or 4. I think it might be 4 actually. There's 4 rounds, but we only need to really survive 2 of them comfortably. I'm going left here for more pyre health. There is no doubt in my mind that if we survive the Seraph, we win. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to take every possible precaution to survive double heavies. Dude, it's crazy. The quality of relics on this run is just insane. A Cuddlebeard too. Like, holy moly. Cuddlebeard is nuts. Like, it's actually insane. That's so good. With Rules of Containment alone, it just means that I never have to answer the Shadewings. The Shadewings are now answered from the start. From the relics. And then we have the Endless Molting Imp as well. It's potentially not worth it. We'll think about it as I go through here. I want -1 Ancient Synergy. I want +10 Crystallis, and I do want Permafrost. On what, though? Battering Ram's okay, but I think that I need to do better for Battering Ram. I think I put it on Tiresome Climb. And then I roll and we hope for holdover. Ah, sick, okay. I think that our odds of winning are basically 100% now. With that holdover, I feel pretty confident. Take Tiresome Climb down to... Actually, I'll take Ancient Synergy down to 1. Okay. +10 for the last torch, sure. And I'll grab Cuddlebeard. Cool. And we're done. I think the holdover more or less seals the deal. It's, oh, I mean, shit, dude, with the holdover, we might even just... We shouldn't be able to kill Seraph outside of Relentless, and there are still things that can go wrong, I suppose. This is one of them. Top 4 losing space is not ideal, but we got the Endless Molting Imp, so who cares? The only thing I need to keep in mind with the Molting Imp is... he has to be played on the bottom floor. And that's okay. I'm gonna not play Crystallis here. Yeah, it's okay that he's played on the bottom floor. Actually, I should have played Crystallis on this guy. I don't know what I was thinking there. Answer, I wasn't, but that's okay. Play Battering Ram at the one time that it won't one-shot this enemy. Very nice. Molting Imp, I do still have Molting Imp. Very good as well. Cool. Guardian Stone comes into play. Make sure I play my Molting Imp and then grab my Important Work here. It's just 1 free energy plus a bottom floor clear. And we're cruising, I believe. These 2 Train Stewards are also going to take a lot of sap off of the middle floor, which is good. On top of helping Prince get kills, they're going to stop a lot of the sap that is problematic. So, truly, this run really came together for me. I have a lot of runs where I'll complain about things, like a lot of losses that I've had. I'll be like, ah, well, what are you going to do, right? Like, it didn't come together. But this is a run where I've thrown away my Battering Ram and everything has not come together. But no, everything's come together. It's fine for me to not play Battering Ram there because we'll get it back. I'm not too concerned. Although maybe I am going to take a little bit for that. It's not ideal, of course, but I forgot how much that card costs. This guy's just dead. But no, everything that I needed on this run was pieced together for me. I wasn't left wanting for anything. More or less all of the pieces that I was looking for, that I was concerned about not finding, showed up. And on top of that, we got some insane relics. Like, absolutely nuts. The only thing that I could even think of that this deck was missing was 1 Horn's Tome. Wouldn't mind a few extra hits on Mr. Prince, however. It's okay. Kinda awkward because right now I have a lot of cards, or a lot of parts of my turn that are just spoken for right now. If I were to play this, could I just, God, it's so close. Because this would kill Seraph. If I had the energy for it, oh man, it's so close. So close. I've been hunting it. I've been hunting that Covenant 20 kill Seraph outside a relentless move. Unfortunately, we're 1 energy off. Right? Because it's like, if I play Ancient Synergy and Tiresome Climb, or we're 2 energy off rather. I can't play Battering Ram and Tiresome Climb and Ancient Synergy. I wonder if I could have actually done this if I didn't play the Molting Imp. Was there a way? You think? I don't think there was a way. Okay. Just hit this guy. God, hit him for 5280 and pretend that's Seraph. Sad. Very sad about that. It was close though. We gave it a good try. Keep clocking him. I'm trying to figure out how I get this Battering Ram to ever connect the Seraph right now. That's all. It's Tiresome Climb on this turn for sure. Oh yeah, it's just Tiresome Climb on this turn, right? And then it connects. Oh no, yeah, just in general. Oh no. It's free when I do that with Molting Imp. Yeah. Alright. Cool. 1 heavy gets to walk past me, but it's for a good cause. Trust. $10,104. Nice. Thanks, Battering Ram. It's one of the few circumstances where Battering Ram is very good here. I want to talk about Battering Ram because it is a card that I have talked very negatively towards in the past, and it just did great work for us on this run. Do I think Battering Ram is a good card after this run? No, of course not. This is a run that is an outlier. The reason Battering Ram is bad is because Battering Ram itself is a card that costs 3 energy to do 4 times your armor amount, which means that in the late game, which is what I tend to build my decks towards and think about, 190 health is the threshold, which means you gotta do, if I do a little quick math, you gotta have about 47 to 48 armor on the floor, right? How often are you able to apply 48, say 50 for simplicity's sake, that would do 200. How often are you able to apply 50 armor onto a unit? Pretty often, right? It's pretty common. It's not too hard. You play like Branding, right? You have some armor shark, something like that. Rail Beater gets there with a little armor help, things like that. Sure. Rage Prince, sure. But the problem is, all of the units that I listed off are in front. They take damage. Staying above 50 armor is often a problem. I find anyway. So, this is a run that's an outlier because we had Railhammer. Railhammer means that we get there like crazy with armor. This run's armor generation is an outlier. Battering Ram isn't good, but when you have crazy armor generation and your only problem is I need to kill 2 heavies, Battering Ram can save you. Yeah, the end. Thanks for watching. Cool run. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.